So I don't know about you guys, but when the days are short and dreary and just cold, all I want are carbs and comfort food. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a vegetarian version of a shepherd's pie. This is essentially just like a traditional shepherd's pie, but instead of an animal-based protein, beef or chicken in it, we are going to be using cooked lentils. While my original recipe calls for fresh veggies that you chop up before cooking them, I did want to mention that to make this super quick and easy, you can buy both pre-cooked lentils as well as a bag of frozen vegetables. If I have the time, I always enjoy chopping up the vegetables and sauteing them for this recipe, especially because I almost always just have carrots and potatoes in my refrigerator and pantry. But a lot of times I just need a quick and easy dinner, and that's when these frozen vegetables come in handy. There's absolutely no shame in doing it either way, and the really nice thing about the frozen vegetables is it often can cut the cost of this recipe like in half or maybe even less, and I absolutely love that about it. And I think bags of frozen vegetables are highly underrated. And just another quick tip on the pre-cooked lentils. I am not always able to find these, but the place that almost always has them and I love them is Trader Joe's. So if you're looking for pre-cooked lentils, I think that they're maybe $2 for the packet of them. Check out Trader Joe's for those. So without further ado, let's jump into making this vegan shepherd pie. The first thing we're gonna do is cook our potatoes. To do this, I peeled and diced some russet potatoes and then boiled them in water until they were tender. Then I put them in a large bowl with some vegan butter and used my hand mixer to mash them. Obviously, you can just use a potato masher here if you would prefer, but get them most of the way mashed. Once you've done that, then we are going to add in a little bit of liquid. I used almond milk, but really any plant-based milk would work, and then mash the potatoes the rest of the way. Now we're gonna add some more butter to a large skillet and melt it. Once it's hot, you can add in your onion and your carrot and saute those until the onion is translucent, and then add in your garlic. Saute that for another minute before adding in your green beans and corn and peas. I used frozen corn and peas here. And then I also added in some fresh rosemary and dried thyme because that's what I had. Now add in Worcestershire sauce. You wanna make sure that it's vegan, and a bit of tomato paste. Finally, we're gonna add in our cooked lentils and continue to cook this over medium heat until the sauce kind of thickens up a bit. Once it's ready, you are going to kind of flatten all of the veggie mixture out into the pan and then spread over your mashed potatoes. I just dollop them all around, and then once all of the potatoes are in, I just kind of use a spoon to work it and make sure that it's evenly distributed across the pan. The final step, which is optional, is to just rough up the potatoes a bit with a fork. The peaks make them kind of crisp up a little bit in the oven, and it tastes delicious. So that is it for this super easy vegan shepherd's pie. This has gotten to be one of my favorite dishes to make. Like I said, especially in the winter months when it's just like, I just want something like carby and comforting, and I love that. I have never tried this, but I've seen people make shepherd's pie with sweet potatoes on top instead of regular potatoes, and I've been really meaning to try that. So if you've ever tried that, or if you use my recipe doing that, please let me know how you like it, because I keep meaning to give it a try. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you for my next one.